403 years ago, my pilgrim ancestors fled England and set sail on a dangerous journey across the Atlantic to America. You see, they were persecuted by the British Crown, which required them to practice their Christian faith in the state church, the Church of England. Today, the Church of England, with government approval, is imposing an extreme unbiblical agenda on the youngest members of British society. According to Christian Concern, a Church of England primary school in Essex, England, introduced 4-year-olds to the concept of gender identity on World Book Day. The featured book, My Shadow is Pink. Here's a clip being read on Annie's Storytime.
My dad has a shadow that's blue as can be, and there's nothing but blue in my whole family tree. But mine is quite different. It's not what you think, for mine is not blue. My shadow is pink. My shadow loves ponies and books and pink toys, princesses, fairies, and things not for boys. But there's one thing it likes most, I have found. It loves wearing dresses and dancing around.
Parents told Christian Concern their children were directed to engage with the story and explore the themes within it. The children were asked to dress up to reflect how they see their shadow and how they see themselves. At least 25% of 11-year-olds in England struggle with reading. But boy, they can tell you if their shadow is pink or blue. Folks, this is the emasculation of males and LGBTQ grooming of primary school children. And it's being advanced by the Church of England. The Church of England wants to be culturally relevant, but guess what? That isn't working. No wonder the church is expected to fade into extinction within the next 40 years. Meanwhile, a Church of England chaplain fired from his job for preaching a biblical view of gender identity and same-sex relationships is back in the news. Reverend Bernard Randall, formerly of Trent College, says he's appealing his case after an employment tribunal ruled against him. We featured his story 2 years ago when the college first suspended him and labeled him a terrorist. Chaplain Russell describes the ruling against him as a blow to free speech and Christian freedoms. Folks, what Trent College and the Church of England fail to realize is their societal reshaping efforts oppress the faith that made their institutions and their country great. They're replacing one religion with another one. Extreme secular humanism, where people can ignore science and judeo-christian values to become their own God. And anyone who stands for biblical truths must be destroyed. So let's not be discouraged. Remember that victory belongs to the Lord. So keep speaking up, praying, and standing for God's truth. Well, that's it today from the Global Lane. Be sure to follow us on the CBN News and NRB channels, social media, and our broadcast affiliates. And until next time, be blessed.